Well, folks, it finally happened. The man who puts his name on everything from steaks to skyscrapers has now slapped it onto something even more unpredictable. A cryptocurrency. That's right. Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States, has officially entered the wild world of crypto. And let me tell you, the internet nearly broke. It all started with a cryptic tweet from the man himself. A simple image of a golden coin emblazoned with his signature scowl, accompanied by the words, "Coming soon." The speculation was immediate and intense. Was this real? Was this a joke? Had someone finally hacked Trump's Twitter account and replaced all his Diet Cokes with Bitcoin? The answer, as we soon found out, was both more bizarre and more predictable than anyone could have imagined. Predictably, the initial reaction to Trump coin was a glorious mix of disbelief and mockery. The internet, that bastion of measured response, exploded with memes, hot takes, and enough bad Photoshop jobs to crash a server farm. Late-night hosts, present company excluded of course, had a field day. Financial analysts scratched their heads and went on record saying, well, this is a new one. Even the crypto community, a group known for its open-mindedness and love of a good pump-and-dump scheme, seemed collectively baffled. But then something strange happened. The mainstream media, never ones to resist a good Trump story, picked it up. Celebrities started tweeting about it, and suddenly everyone and their grandmother wanted a piece of the Trump coin pie. Trump, never one to miss an opportunity to bask in the glow of his own creation, took to his favorite platform to fan the flames. With the world watching, he knew exactly how to capture attention and keep it. His tweets, often controversial and always bold, were his weapon of choice. This time he had a new target, the world of cryptocurrency. Gone were the cryptic messages. In their place came a barrage of all-caps pronouncements about the coin's greatness. Each tweet seemed more grandiose than the last, filled with hyperbole and promises that seemed almost too good to be true. But that was Trump's style. Make big claims and let the world react. Trump coin is going to be huge, he declared in one tweet. The digital equivalent of him pointing at the sky while standing in front of a helicopter. The imagery was unmistakable. It was classic Trump, larger than life and impossible to ignore. His followers ate it up, retweeting and sharing his messages at lightning speed. It's going to be the greatest coin, the most beautiful coin you've ever seen, he proclaimed, as images of the shiny new cryptocurrency with his branding flooded social media. The coin, emblazoned with his face, was a symbol of his unyielding confidence and ambition. It was more than just a digital asset, it was a statement. He promised it would make America great again, and even hinted that it would somehow be tied to his upcoming presidential campaign. The implications were staggering. Could a cryptocurrency really play a role in a political campaign? Trump seemed to think so, and his followers were more than willing to believe him. Whether these claims were true, exaggerated, or just plain made up was almost beside the point. The buzz was real and the conversation was happening. People debated on social media, news anchors discussed the potential impact, and everyone seemed to have an opinion. Trump had once again managed to dominate the news cycle. Trump had spoken, and the crypto world, for better or worse, was listening. The markets reacted, with fluctuations that mirrored the uncertainty and excitement of the moment. Traders watched closely, trying to predict the next move. In the end, one thing was clear. When Trump speaks, the world pays attention. Now, even the most jaded crypto veterans know that when it comes to meme coins, the hype is often more valuable than the underlying technology. And Trump coin, with its dubious origins and even more dubious promises, had hype in spades. Eleanor, the enigmatic crypto influencer known for her cryptic predictions and even more cryptic tweets, weighed in with her usual brand of cryptic wisdom. The Doge father has spoken, she proclaimed, referring to Elon Musk's infamous love affair with Dogecoin. The Trump train is leaving the station. Are you on board? Her words, like most things she said, were open to interpretation. But one thing was clear. Even the most seasoned crypto players were taking note. Trump coin, for all its absurdity, had become a force to be reckoned with. Section 5, to the moon? Trump coin's meteoric rise, and rise it did. In a matter of days, what started as a joke among a niche group of internet users began to capture the attention of mainstream media and investors alike. The initial buzz was fueled by a combination of curiosity and the allure of quick profits. In the span of a few short weeks, Trump coin went from a punchline to a phenomenon. Social media platforms were ablaze with discussions, memes, and predictions about its future. Influencers and celebrities jumped on the bandwagon, further amplifying the hype. The coin's value surged as more and more people wanted a piece of the action. Its price, initially hovering around a fraction of a cent, skyrocketed as investors, both seasoned and novice, piled in. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, drove many to invest without fully understanding the risks involved. The rapid price increase created a sense of urgency, pushing the coin's value higher and higher. The coin's market cap, a measure of its total value, ballooned to billions, then tens of billions of dollars. Financial analysts were left scratching their heads, trying to make sense of the unprecedented growth. Some hailed it as a revolutionary moment in the world of digital currencies, while others warned of an impending crash. It was a classic crypto pump-and-dump scheme, but on a scale rarely seen before. The rapid rise was followed by an equally dramatic fall, leaving many investors in the lurch. Those who got in early and sold at the peak made substantial profits, while latecomers faced significant losses. The volatility of the market became a stark reminder of the risks associated with speculative investments. News outlets struggled to keep up with the frenzy, churning out headlines like Trump coin genius marketing ploy or recipe for disaster. The media coverage only added fuel to the fire, drawing even more attention to the coin. Experts were divided, with some praising the innovative use of blockchain technology, while others criticized the speculative nature of the investment. And from meme to millions, the rise of Trump coin. The story of Trump coin became a cultural phenomenon, capturing the imagination of people around the world. It was a testament to the power of social media and the internet in shaping financial markets. The coin's journey from obscurity to fame was nothing short of extraordinary. The financial world watched in a mix of amusement and horror as this digital Frankenstein's monster, fueled by hype and speculation, rampaged through the markets. The rise and fall of Trump coin served as a cautionary tale, highlighting the potential dangers of investing in volatile and unregulated markets. It was a stark reminder that while the promise of quick riches can be enticing, it often comes with significant risks. The impact of Trump coin on the broader cryptocurrency market was impossible to ignore. Established coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, usually the stalwarts of the digital asset world, found themselves playing second fiddle to the new kid on the blockchain. Some analysts argue that Trump coin was simply riding the coattails of a bull market, siphoning off liquidity from other projects. Others saw it as a sign of a maturing market, one where meme coins and celebrity endorsements could hold their own against more serious projects. Whatever the case, Trump coin had injected a potent dose of volatility and uncertainty into the crypto ecosystem. And as the year 2025 approached, the question on everyone's mind was, what would happen next? 2025 had long been touted as a pivotal year for the cryptocurrency industry. Experts and enthusiasts alike had been eagerly anticipating a series of events that were expected to shape the future of digital currencies. The excitement was palpable, and the stakes were higher than ever before. Bitcoin's halving event, a scheduled reduction in its issuance rate, was expected to drive up prices and usher in a new wave of adoption. This event, occurring roughly every 4 years, has historically led to significant price increases, and many believed this time would be no different. Investors were gearing up, hoping to capitalize on the anticipated surge. Ethereum's long-awaited upgrade to Ethereum 2.0 promised to solve its scalability issues and cement its position as the leading smart contract platform. This upgrade was not just a technical improvement. It was a monumental step towards a more efficient and sustainable blockchain. Developers and businesses were preparing for a new era of decentralized applications and services. But with the emergence of Trump coin, all bets were off. This new digital currency, backed by the controversial former president, sent shockwaves through the market. It was a wild card that no one had anticipated, and its potential impact was the subject of intense debate and speculation. Would this unlikely contender upend the established order? Could Trump coin, with its unique blend of political backing and populist appeal, disrupt the carefully laid plans of Bitcoin and Ethereum? Investors were divided, with some seeing it as a revolutionary force and others as a mere distraction. Would it crash and burn, taking billions of dollars of investor money with it? The risks were enormous, and the market was on edge. The volatility of cryptocurrencies was well known, but Trump coin added a new layer of unpredictability. The fear of a market collapse loomed large, and the stakes had never been higher. Or would it somehow manage to carve out a permanent place for itself in the ever-evolving landscape of digital assets? Could Trump coin defy the odds and become a mainstay in the world of cryptocurrencies? The possibility was tantalizing, and the market watched with bated breath. The answer, like most things in the crypto world, was anyone's guess. The unpredictability of the market made it impossible to forecast with certainty. Analysts, traders, and enthusiasts could only speculate, each with their own theories and predictions. But one thing was certain: the ride was far from over. The world of cryptocurrencies was as dynamic and thrilling as ever, and the introduction of Trump coin had only added to the excitement. The future was uncertain, but the journey promised to be an exhilarating one. As we hurtle towards the great unknown of the 2025 crypto cycle, one thing's for sure. Trump coin has thrown a wrench into the works. We're talking a golden, diamond-encrusted wrench with Trump emblazoned on the side in giant flashing letters. Will it send Bitcoin spiraling? Will Ethereum finally fulfill its destiny? Will Dogecoin finally get the respect it deserves? Honestly, folks, who knows? This is crypto, where logic goes to die and fortunes are made and lost on a whim. But buckle up, buttercups, because one thing's for sure: this wild, wacky, utterly unpredictable ride is just getting started. So what's the final verdict on Trump coin? Is it a joke, a revolution, or perhaps the most terrifying possibility of all, a bit of both? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: Trump coin has exposed the absurdity, the potential, and the sheer unpredictability of the cryptocurrency world in a way that few other events have. It's a stark reminder that in the wild west of digital assets, anything is possible. And sometimes the most outlandish ideas can be the ones that shake things up the most. Stay tuned, folks. This story isn't over yet.